secure online portal.
From the Business Bank of St. Louis Business Desk.
So basically, Hyperloop is what we believe will be the next generation, the next significant leap forward in transportation infrastructure.
And this morning, officials from MoDOT and St. Louis Regional Chamber are hosting a panel discussion on Missouri's bid to get a Hyperloop route from St. Louis to Kansas City. Regional Chamber VP of Innovation Andrew Smith says Hyperloop is basically a magnetically levitated train inside of a vacuum tube.
Lack of friction, lack of air resistance, and you have a train inside a tube which has an atmosphere inside it that's essentially like being at 200,000 feet, and that allows you to travel at speeds of up to 650 miles an hour.
The company leading construction, Virgin Hyperloop One, calls Missouri one of its finalists for the first intercity route. The panel today goes from 7:30 a.m. until 9 at the Regional Chamber downtown. It costs $15 to attend.
From the Business Bank of St. Louis Business Desk, in the aftermath of Amazon, is there an even bigger catch on the horizon? There's a meeting about Hyperloop this morning with MoDOT and the St. Louis Regional Chamber. The futuristic transportation mode would have you from St. Louis to Kansas City in about 25 minutes. Missouri competing for the first route. Andrew Smith, the Chamber VP of Innovation, says winning this would be big.
Amazon HQ2, we're one of 238 cities that submitted, and it's a $5 billion investment. Hyperloop One, we're one of 5. Maybe one of 3, and it's a $20 billion plus investment. So the scope of the opportunity there is, significantly higher, in my opinion.
Imagine asking yourself, do I go shopping today at the Galleria or Country Club Plaza? Maybe we'd be talking about renaming the I-70 series to the Hyperloop series. The panel goes from 7:30 until 9 a.m. at the Chamber. It costs $15 to attend.
And coming down at the Arch.
KMOX News Time is 8:13. From the Business Bank of St. Louis Business Desk, Missouri continues to work toward landing a Hyperloop route between its two big cities. But you might still be asking, what is this Hyperloop thing?
Essentially what it is it's a magnetically levitated train inside a vacuum tube.
Have more questions about Hyperloop? St. Louis Regional Chamber and MoDOT holding a panel discussion this morning on what a route would look like in Missouri. Andrew Smith, Chamber VP of Innovation, says it's a chance to bridge the state's big divide.
In Missouri, we have this really weird situation, right, where we have two major metropolitan areas on opposite sides of the state that straddle state lines. And what do we do between those two cities? Well, we fight with each other all the time, right? I mean, it's classic sibling rivalry.
Hyperloop would get you from downtown St. Louis to Kansas City in 25 minutes or less. The company leading construction, Virgin Hyperloop One, says Missouri is one of the top 5, if not top 3, routes.